best way to find balance in the body and the best way to prevent future injury is to understand how to stabilize the moving parts of the body. So you're going to hear me talk a lot about locks. And there's 5 major locks. One of them is in the feet. So we're just going to take a moment now, look down at your feet. Just go ahead and rock back and forth a little bit, front and back. Just noticing, the weight distribution when you move to the back of the feet versus the front of the feet. Good, and then coming back to center, see if you can roll to the outer edges of the feet, and then roll toward the inner edges of the feet. You can do that a couple of times. So the ankles are actually meant to, be able to respond. So the ankles will, it kind of acts like two balls together that go like this. And so it is proper and it's appropriate for the ankles to be able to move in pretty much all directions. All right, so now looking down at the feet, make sure the heels are right underneath the thigh bones and make the inner arches parallel. If I gave you any, instructions to micro bend the knees, if you have hyperextended knees, go ahead and do so now. So you're gonna root down through the 4 corners of the feet, grip the floor with the fingertips, with the toes. Okay, so 9 points, 4 corners are the big ball of the foot, the small ball of the foot, and then 2 corners of the heel. So go ahead and find those 4 corners evenly, and then press down through your toes. So keep that action. Go ahead and stretch your arms out. So extend the hands, extend the fingers, and then exhale, curl the hands into fists. Inhale, extend, and then exhale, curl the hands into the fist. Now this time with your fist, nod your fists down. A few more times. Inhale as you extend. Exhale, curl the hands into fists. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl the hands into the fists. And then go ahead and nod down. Good. And then nod toward each other. Nice. And then release the arms down. Just go ahead and shake out your arms a little bit. And then fingertips on tops of the shoulders. Circle the elbows forward and up, and then back and down. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been spending a lot of time in front of a computer or on my phone, and I'm feeling a lot of tension, happening in the front of my shoulders and in the back of my neck. So I'm going to spend a little bit more time today focusing on opening up the chest and stretching out the tight areas in the front of the chest. Another thing we're going to focus on is expanding all sides of the lungs. All right, and then go ahead and release the arms down. Place your hands on your waist, and then go ahead and stretch stick your right foot forward, circle the right foot around a few times in one direction, and then the opposite direction. Nice. Point the right toes back now and place the top of the right foot on the floor. So you're actually going to, have the top of the toes on the floor, and then bending your right knee now. On your inhale, draw the right knee up. Yes, so you're going to feel that nice stretch in the front of your ankle. Exhale as you bend. Inhale, draw the right knee up, and then exhale as you bend. Continue. Inhale, right knee draws up. Exhale as you bend. And then one more. Inhale, right knee draws up. Hold here as you exhale. Hold here as you inhale. And then exhale as you release. Stretch your right foot forward, circle it around a few times. And then other side, right foot comes down. Good. Point the left toes back and place the top of the left foot on the floor. Good. Start with a bend in your left knee. On your inhale, draw the left knee up. Exhale as you bend. Continue. Inhale, left knee goes up. Exhale, bending the knee. Couple more. Inhale, left knee goes up. Exhale as you bend. And the last one. Inhale, left knee goes up. Stay here as you exhale. Stay here as you inhale. And then exhale, release. Stretch your left foot forward, circle it around a few times. Very nice. Good. Okay, so reset back to your Tadasana position or mountain pose. So the heels are going to be right underneath the center of your thigh bones. If you have hyperextended knees, every time we come to the standing position, You're gonna slightly micro bend the knee so your bones stack, your thigh bones stack on top of the shin bones, and then push down through the four corners of the feet and grip the floor with your 10 toes. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Exhale, bend your elbows like a cactus. Keep the feet active, send your hips forward. Inhale, arms stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees forward, fold, lay the belly on your thighs, let the head go. Inhale, hands to the shin bones, lift up halfway, lengthen the spine. So here, keep a bend in the knees as you stretch your neck. Exhale as you forward fold, laying the belly on your thighs. Push down through the feet, inhale, come up all the way, circle the arms out and up. Good. Exhale, arms come down. Good, one more set. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Now this time, place your hands behind your head. You can interlace your fingers here. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, send your hips forward. Good, keep the chest broadening. So keep the back of the ribs lifting. If you feel like your lower back is compressing, lift your heart up more. Inhale, arms stretch up. Exhale, as you forward fold, bend your knees, belly touches your thighs. Inhale, as you lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, as you forward fold, bending your knees more, belly touches thighs. Inhale, as you come up all the way, circle the arms out and up. Good. And then exhale again, interlace fingers, hands behind your head. So one more time, root down through the feet. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, send your hips forward. So it does not matter how deep you bend here, but you want to feel just the opening in the front side of the chest. One more cycle of breath here. Inhale. Hold here as you exhale. Nice. Inhale, arms stretch back up. Exhale again, straight into forward fold. Inhale as you halfway lift, bending the knees, lengthening the spine. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale as you come all the way out and up. Good. And now this time, exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Now, if the knees are tender here, you can shift the weight back, or you can don't sit down too far, okay? Hands to heart center, bring your right hand to your waist, left hand outside of your left knee. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale as you twist to the right. Stay here as you inhale. You can use your hand to grab your right knee. Stay here as you exhale as you twist a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale back to chair pose, arms stretch up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale as you halfway lift. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, come up all the way, circle the arms out and up. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. And again, hands to heart center, left hand to your waist. Take your right hand, grab the outside of your knee, left knee. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale as you twist to the left. Stay here as you inhale. Stay here as you exhale, twist a little bit deeper. One more cycle of breath here. Inhale. Exhale as you twist. Inhale back to chair pose, arms stretch up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale as you halfway lift. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, push down through the feet, come all the way out and up. Nice. Exhale, arms come down to your sides. Good. Feet together side by side now. So now we're going to activate the foot lock, all 9 points of both feet. You can squeeze the legs together here if it helps to make you feel more balanced. Engage pelvic floor and the lower belly. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Exhale, bring your right hand down to your right thigh. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. And now bring awareness to the left side of the ribs. Exhale, bump your hips to the left, keep stretching up. So feel the whole left side ribs expand. Inhale, turn the head up. And now exhale, bring your left elbow to the left rib. You're gonna feel a little bit of a compression in the left side as you look down. Inhale, left arm over the head again. Feel that expansion in the left side. Hold here as you exhale. Inhale, both arms stretch up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bump your hips right, keep stretching up. So notice when you activate the feet and pelvic floor, the glutes are gonna squeeze, and that's good. Inhale, turn the head up. Feel the right side ribs expand. Exhale, right elbow to the right, ribs look down to your left. Inhale, right arm over the head. Good. Hold here as you exhale. Inhale, both arms stretch up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale as you halfway lift. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, come up all the way, circle the arms out and up. Exhale, arms come down to your sides. Good. And now inhale, stretch the arms out and up. And then actually, let's go and bring the hands to the waist. Separate your feet hip width momentarily. So we're gonna do hip width stance for the next pose. So as we do the next pose, which is gonna be a twist, make sure all 9 points of the feet are active, pelvic floor is active, and lower belly active. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Exhale, bring your arms down like the letter T. Good. So keep the feet active, pelvic floor active. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotate the whole body to the right. Good. Stay here as you inhale. Exhale as you twist a little bit deeper. Good. Stay twisted to the right. Stay here as you inhale. Exhale as you twist through the upper back. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale, twist through the top of the head. Inhale, come back to center, arm stretch up. Exhale, bend your elbows one more time. Send your hips forward. Inhale, arm stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up all the way, circle the arms out and up. And then exhale again, arms down to the letter T. So keep the lower 3 locks on, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the left, so the whole body twists. And as you do this, make sure all 9 points of both feet are active. Stay here as you inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Good, 2 more rounds, inhale. Exhale, twisting through your upper back. Inhale. Exhale, twisting through the top of your head. Inhale, back to center, arms stretch up. Exhale again, interlace your hands, place your hands behind your head. Inhale as you lift your heart. Exhale, hips forward. Good, use your glutes here if you need to, so that will help to decompress the lower back. Go ahead and lift your heart, one more cycle of breath here. Nice, inhale, arms stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold, lay the belly on the thighs. Inhale as you lift up, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step it back to tabletop position. In your tabletop position, we're going to reverse our regular breath for cat and cows. So we're going to inhale to cat pose and then exhale into cow. So inhale, puff up the back of the ribs, feel the whole back side of the ribs expand. And then exhale, tuck your toes, compress the back side of the ribs. So we're focusing on expanding the back side of the body. Inhale, expand, inflate the backside ribs. And then exhale, cow pose, compressing the back of the ribs. Couple more. Inhale. Good. Creating space in the backside. And then exhale. And then one more. Inhale. So noticing the difference in sensation when we change the breath. And then exhale. Good. Inhale, coming back to center. Walk your hands forward a few inches. Activate your hand lock. So you're going to push down through the base of the 4 fingers, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then grip the floor with the fingertips. So keep that action and inhale, lift your knees up. Good, and send your hips back. So here with your hands active, draw your elbows up into the armpits, and you're going to start to feel your shoulder blades activate when you do that. Pedal out the feet a few times. Good. All right, and now inhale, right leg back and up. 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your right knee, flip the right knee up. You can circle the right knee like this, or you can just keep it open and circle the foot, your choice. So stay here a couple of breaths. Nice. All right, inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, step your right foot forward, warrior 1. Pivot the left heel down, and then hands to your waist. So separate your feet hip width one more time. Good. The knees are tender here. I'm gonna have you spin the back heel up, okay? So let's go ahead and, you know what, let's go ahead and do this instead. Let's go ahead and come to your high lunge position momentarily. So back heel lifts up, all 10 toes pointing forward. And now inhale, circle the arms out and up. Good. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. And now drop your left knee down. So bring the left knee down gently. So left knee down, just lightly touching down on the floor. And now inhale, draw the left knee up. So suck the left kneecap up into the thigh bone. And any of you who has chronic knee pain, one of the things that will help is by activating the quadricep. Exhale as you lower. Continue, inhale, knee draws up, suck the kneecap up. Exhale as you lower. And then 2 more, inhale, knee draws up. Exhale as you lower. And then last one, inhale, knee draws up. Exhale as you lower. Good. And then keep the left knee lightly on the floor. Inhale, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, send your hips back. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, hips back. And then 1 more. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, hips back. And now inhale, rock forward. Keep your back toes tucked. Lift your hips up so they're above the front knee. Nice. Draw the left kneecap up so the quadricep is contracted. And then on your inhale, stretch your arms up. Nice. Warrior one, high lunge position. Good. Stay here as you inhale. And then exhale again. Interlace your fingers, opposite them on top. Hands behind your head. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, open up the chest here. So it doesn't have to be far. If you feel like your lower back is being compressed, it's more important that you lift the back of the ribs up than it is for you to bend backwards. Yes. Keep that back knee lifted. Keep that back quadricep active. 1 more cycle of breath here. Beautiful work. Inhale, arms stretch up. Good. Exhale, hands come down. And then come onto the left fingertips. If you have a block, you can put your block under your left hand. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, twist to the right. Good. Exhale, right hand down. Couple more. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale, right arm up. And then 1 more. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale, right arm up. Good. Now you have a couple of options. Go ahead and place the left hand on the floor. Roll onto the edge of your left foot and then come to your side plank on the left side. If this is a lot today, you can drop the left knee down into your modified side plank. So left hand, knee, and your 2 heels all in 1 line if you're modified. Otherwise, kneecaps draw up, hips squeeze together. Good, whether you are modified or not. On your next exhale, right hand down. Inhale back to high plank position. Exhale to downward facing dog. So take a moment here, make sure your knees are bent to start. Yes. And then push down through the base of the fingers, grip the floor with the fingertips. With a big bend in the knees, send your hips way back and press the heels down toward the floor. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, bend your left knee. You can either circle the left knee around, or you can keep that left knee up and circle the foot around, your choice. Just make sure the hands are nice and active here. Good. And then on your next inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, left foot forward. And then just momentarily coming to your high lunge like we did the first time. So here, set up your high lunge position so that the front heel is underneath the knee or in front of the knee, and your back heel is off the floor. So if the back heel is touching, then you're gonna need to spin that right heel up. Yes, good. Stay here as you inhale, and then exhale, hands come down to the floor. Good. And then gently touching that right knee down. Good. Now on your inhale, draw the right knee up, suck the right kneecap up into the thigh bone. Exhale as you lower. Continue, inhale, right knee up. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale as you lower. And then one more, inhale, right knee up. Stay here, lift your hips up a little bit higher than that front knee. And then arms stretch up, high lunge. Good, take as much time as you need to. Just make sure that your feet are not in one line. So your feet are actually staggered left to right like you're standing on a train track. Good. Interlace your fingers now, place your hands behind your head. With the back knee drawing up and space in the lower back, inhale, lift your heart. And then open up the chest. So think about lifting the sternum rather than bending back. So again, we're thinking about expanding the front side of the ribs. So that's more important than how deep you can bend here. Good. Back knee draws up firmly. One more cycle of breath here. Nice. On your inhale, arms stretch up. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Good. And now inhale, lengthen the spine. Now let's go ahead and drop the right knee down. I think we forgot something here. So inhale, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, send your hips back. Couple more. Inhale, hips go forward. Exhale, lift your left foot and send your hips back. Continue, inhale, heart goes forward. Exhale, shift your hips back. And then one more, inhale, heart goes forward. Exhale, send your hips back. Very nice. Stay here an extra breath. Good. All right, and then rock forward back to your high or low lunge position. Actually, let's go ahead and pick that right knee up if you can. And getting ready for side plank. So actually, wait, let's go ahead and do the revolved triangle first. So revolved crescent. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left arm down. Inhale, left arm up, neck is long. Exhale, left arm down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left arm down. And then one more, inhale, left arm up, stay here. Some of you might be able to press that front knee back a little bit more. Good. All right, and then whenever you're ready, you have a couple of options here. Place the right hand on the floor, roll onto that right foot, and step your left foot back so your feet are stacked into side plank on the right side. Otherwise, you can drop the right knee down, maybe put the left hand on your hip. Wherever you are, make sure the pelvic floor is active, hips are squeezing together gently. Good. If your right knee is on the floor, make sure the left foot is flat and pressing down. And then maybe the left arm goes up here. If you're in full expression, make sure the kneecaps are drawing up and hips are squeezing together. One more cycle of breath here. And exhale, left hand down. Inhale to high plank position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Pedal out the feet a little bit. Nice. Keep your head yes and no, look left, look right. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and step forward to seated position. And then bring your feet to the mat. We're praying for reverse tabletop now. So bring your feet about hip width, and then keep your knees about hip width. Place your hands behind your back. For those of you, if the wrists are tender, when you place your hands behind your back, you can go into fists here, or you can point your fingertips back. Really, wherever you are, roll the shoulders forward, up and back. So already you're going to puff out the chest. So roll the shoulders forward, up to the ears and back. And then on your inhale, lift your hips up. Good. So reverse tabletop. Yeah, and see if you can keep your gaze forward here when you do this. Puff out the chest. Good. Notice if one foot wants to work more than the other, make sure the toes aren't up so the hips come up. Exhale as you slowly lower. Nice. See if you can keep your knees and feet hip width, so not coming together or not feet together side by side. Okay, roll the shoulders up, back and down one more time. Inhale as you lift your heart. Good. So it feels kind of like bridge pose. If the knees are tender here, walk your feet forward, away from your hands. Exhale as you lower. Continue, inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. And then one more. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Very nice. All right, and then go ahead and bring your feet back to the floor. We're praying for boat pose now. Place your hands behind your thighs. Engage pelvic floor, lower belly, and then lean back. Good. Flex your toes up and lift your feet up just 1 inch here. So the most important thing in our boat pose is that you're engaging your pelvic floor here. Okay, so keep this action. And then on your inhale, if you can lift your feet up, you can go ahead and do that. But if this makes you feel like you can't feel the pelvic floor and lower belly anymore, better to keep the feet down here. Okay, so this position, or you can stretch forward, your choice. Wherever you are, make sure pelvic floor is active, spine is long. On your inhale, extend the right heel up. Exhale as you bend. Inhale, extend the left heel up. Exhale as you bend. If this is a lot, you can grab behind your thighs. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale as you bend. Yeah, feel free to grab behind the thighs if you need to. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale as you bend. Very nice. Awesome. And stay here as you inhale. You can release if you want. And then exhale, stretch your legs forward, lower the legs down. Place your hands behind your back one more time, and you can go into fists, fingertips forward or back. All right, this time legs together. Squeeze the legs, point your toes forward. And again, roll the shoulders up, back and down. On your inhale, lift your hips up. So squeeze the glutes here. Draw the pelvic floor up. Nice. Exhale as you lower. Good. Feet together side by side if you can. Pointing the toes forward. Inhale as you lift. Opening up the chest. Exhale as you lower. 2 more times. Inhale as you lift. Good. Heart lifts up. Exhale as you lower. And then last one. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Very nice. Cross up the shin bones, rock forward. And then again, come back to your downward facing dog. If this is a lot for down dog, you can always come down to your knees and take child's pose. Or you can take a puppy dog. And the difference between child's pose and puppy dog is simply that the hips are stacked on top of the knees in your puppy dog position. So your choice. Good. All right, and then back to your downward facing dog. So bending your knees, sending your hips way back, and then pressing down. Good. On your inhale, right leg back and up. One more time as you exhale, bend your right knee, flip the right hip up, circle the right foot around. Inhale, right leg back and up. And now exhale, bring your right knee into the chest. Good. Now some of you can either extend the right foot to the left underneath the body, or you can come into your side plank, okay? So you can drop the right knee down. So your choice, either right knee down or right leg extends for fallen warrior. Roll onto the inside of your left foot and stretch the left arm out and up. So you can do fallen warrior, or you can drop the right knee down into side plank. Stay here as you inhale, and then exhale, right knee back into your chest, left knee down. Inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, right foot forward, warrior 2. So in warrior 2, lining up your front heel to the back arch or the front heel to the back heel, come back to warrior 2 position. Good. Nice. Bring your hands to your waist, straighten out the front leg. So here, engage the foot lock, pelvic floor lock, lower belly, rebend that front knee. Some of you will not go as deep as you normally could, and that's okay. So it's not necessary to go to your full range of motion here, okay? So keep the foot lock on, all 9 points pushing down, grip the floor with the fingertips, This is going to affect how all the muscles work around your hips. And then bring the arms out. Okay, so take a few moments here. In Warrior Two, if you notice the shoulders are shrugging up to the ears, try to relax them down. Arms are extended, and then turn your gaze to the right. Good, so in Warrior Two position, you should feel both sides of the ribs expanding evenly. Good, both feet active. Nice, yeah, and then turn your second toe forward instead of the big toe forward, Trisha. Yeah, there you go, good. Nice, one more cycle of breath here. Good, and now reverse warrior, flip the front palm, stretch up. So momentarily bring awareness to the right side ribs. As you inhale, stretch up, feel the right side ribs expand, and maybe stretch back. So just like we did in our back bend, it doesn't matter how deep you can, reverse your warrior. Can you feel your breath expanding the right side of the ribs here? So feeling the breath expanding the right side lungs. Good. One more cycle of breath here. Nice. All right, inhale back to Warrior Two. Good. Now you have a couple of options here. So first option, you can bend the right elbow, set it on the right knee, stretch the left arm over the head like you're making a straight line from your left fingertips to the back foot. Second option is you can lift up, so lift the chest up, straighten the right arm down, the left arm down so that your arm is pressing against your inner thigh. And third option, which is most challenging, you can bring both arms up and then hinge just a little bit to the side. So this requires more strength. If both arms are up, you can bring the arm down, or you can bend the bottom arm. Good. One more cycle of breath here. Good, both feet active, nice. Lower ribs into the body. Yes, that's great. Lower ribs into the body. One more cycle of breath here. And then slowly back to Warrior Two. One more time, straighten out that front leg. This time reverse warrior with straight legs. Flip the right palm, lift up. Think again about stretching the right side body. And maybe stretch back, or maybe you just focus on stretching up, and that's perfectly fine here. Good, one more cycle of breath here. Good, back to Warrior Two, and then half moon, left hand to your waist. You don't have enough space in front of your mat, you can slide the right foot back to the middle of your mat. We're on the right foot, right? Yeah. Extend your left leg back, flex your left foot up, and then slowly start to hinge down. So right fingertips down to the floor, left leg up, and then peel that left shoulder back. So we're on the right side here. And maybe the left arm comes up. Now, if this is a lot today, you can just keep your left foot down. That's totally fine. And then maybe you just stretch forward like this. Okay. One more cycle of breath here. Lift that back leg as high as you can go for 3 and 2 and 1. Slowly back to Warrior Two position. Good. And then on your exhale, hands come down to the floor. Inhale to high plank. Good. And now exhale, come down to the knees and lower all the way down to your belly. Now preparing for Cobra position now. On your inhale, let's go ahead and place the fingertips in line with the tops of the shoulders. Your knees are going to be hip width. So make sure your kneecaps are drawing up, pelvic floor is active, and the shoulder blades are gently drawing down toward your hips. On your inhale, raise the torso up. Good, keeping the gaze down. Exhale as you lower. Slide the wrist back a couple of inches. Inhale as you raise the torso. Good, kneecaps drawing up. Nice, everyone. So look down if you can, Steph. Look down. So back of the neck long. That's good. Exhale as you lower. Preparing for up dog now. Slide the wrist all the way back underneath your elbows. All the same principles. Kneecaps up, pelvic floor active, shoulders down. Inhale, push into the floor. And think about lifting Yes, top of the head up toward the ceiling. Yeah, if it feels good, you can drop the head back so you're stretching the whole front side body. If you prefer, you can just stretch the top of the head up. One more cycle of breath here, like strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Walk your hands forward a few inches. Pedal out the feet a little bit. And you guys are doing amazing. Nice. One more time, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend your left knee, flip it open, circle it out a few times. And then you have two options again. So inhale, left leg up. Exhale to side plank, left knee down. Or you can keep the left knee up, come to fallen warrior. And if you're gonna come into fallen warrior, extend your leg underneath the body. So your legs make like a 90-degree angle. Roll onto the inside of the right foot, right arm stretches up. So if you're in side plank, your left knee is gonna be down on the floor. Or you can go into your fallen warrior. So fallen warrior and side plank, the right foot is flat on the floor. One more cycle of breath here. Very nice. And then exhale, right hand down. And then left knee into your chest. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale to warrior two position. Good. Pivot the right heel down. Circle the right arm all the way around. And then hands to your waist, straighten out that front knee. Line up the front heel to the back heel or back arch. And then activate the feet, activate pelvic floor, lower belly, and rebend. Good. So here, notice, if the tendency is whenever the legs are apart, the inner arches are going to want to come in. So we have to put extra effort to push down evenly through the outer edges of the feet and the inner balls of the feet. And this is going to help to, use all sides of your quads, all of the pelvic muscles evenly, and it's going to help to track the knee straight. So if you don't use your outer edge of the foot, the knee's going to come in, you're going to feel uncomfortable on the inner part of that knee. So activate the outer edge, and it's going to help to support that, okay? All right, arms out. And notice if the shoulders want to creep up, see if you can relax them down and stretch the arms out. And then go ahead and look to your left. So again, just a reminder, with shoulder movement, anytime the arms are shoulder height, like we are in this position, or down to your hips, you want to keep the shoulders relaxing down. When the arms go above the shoulders, then you can let the shoulders go up. Good. One more cycle of breath here. All right, flip your front palm. Inhale, lift up. Again, think about expanding the left ribs, and maybe you can stretch back. So it does not matter how deep you can bend or reverse your warrior. Feel like you are expanding the left side ribs. Good. And see if you can straighten out the left arm. When you do that, you're going to get a bigger stretch in the intercostals, and those are the muscles between the ribs. Yes. You're also going to start to feel the stretch, where the armpits are, a little bit more where the triceps are. One more cycle of breath here. Good. Feeling the left ribs expand, and then back to warrior two. So whichever version you took on the first side, you can go ahead and take the same on the second side. So option one, right elbow down, left arm stretches forward. Option two, straighten the right arm. The left arm. And option three, straighten out both arms. Okay. Good. And if you find that you're taking third option and it feels like it's too much, you can always bring your arm down. Yes, that's great. Good. One more cycle of breath here. Good. Lower ribs in. Very nice. Much better. Lower ribs into your body. Good. And then on your next inhale, back to your warrior two position. Straight leg reverse warrior. Flip the front palm, straighten out the front leg. Inhale, lift the left arm up. And maybe reach back. And again, it does not matter if you don't go back very far. So feeling the whole left rib cage expand here. Nice, back to warrior two. And again, we're gonna prepare for a half moon. So you can slide your left foot back toward the center of your mat. If you have space, you don't have to do that. Right hand to your waist, flip that left palm, and then lift that right leg up, and slowly come down. Left fingertips to the floor or to a block. And then go ahead and extend that right leg up as high as it'll go. Maybe you can peel the right shoulder back. Maybe you can lift the right arm up here. Good. Nice. So really activate that back leg. You can bend the bottom knee if you need to momentarily. Yes. So keep that back leg really strong and lift it up for 3. Good. And 2. Nice. And 1. Slowly back to warrior two position. Good. Stay here as you inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Inhale to high plank position. Good. Exhale to downward facing dog. So pedal out the feet a little bit. Nice. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a down dog twist. Walk your feet in about 6 inches and bring your feet as wide as the mat. And then bring your hands as wide as the mat. Good. Bend your knees a lot. And just like you're gonna do a down dog, send your butt back. Good. So with a big bend in the knees, butt back, your chest is gonna come down between your thighs. Now, keep your left hand on the floor. Use your right hand to grab your left ankle. Nice. Now inhale, keep your butt going back. Your spine is gonna lengthen when that happens. Pull the right elbow down and then twist to your left, looking under the left armpit. When you do this, you're rotating the spine, but as you pull the right elbow down, some of you are gonna feel a really nice stretch in the rhomboids, which are the muscles that connect your shoulder blade to your spine. Nice. Grab from the outside, Adam. Grab from the outside, not the inside. So grab from the out. There you go. Good. One more cycle of breath here. Really nice work. And then on your next exhale, release. Good. Right hand down. And then rebend your knees and your butt way back. Keep the right hand on the floor. And left hand grabs the outside of the right ankle. With a big bend in your knees, send your butt way back. So it almost feels like you're gonna forward fold here. And on your exhale, pull the left elbow down and look under the right armpit. So you're rotating the spine here. Good, shoulders away from the ear. Well, the left shoulder away from the right shoulder's up by the ear, and that's fine. A few more breaths here. Soften the face, unclenching the jaw. Very nice work. Good. All right, and then exhale as you release. Good, come back to your downward facing dog. Bend your knees a lot, send your hips way back. Very nice. So we're just systematically stretching all the muscles surrounding our lungs, which are, most of the upper back and middle back muscles here. Okay, so go ahead and come down to the knees and lower all the way down to your belly one more time. Okay, so for today, let's go ahead and start with C-grip. Interlace fingers behind your back. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down, and extend your arms. And if you can't do this, if you can't straighten your arms all the way, don't worry about it. Just think about keeping your shoulders together and back. Okay, so keep your legs straight, kneecaps drawing up. And you can either look forward or down for this one, because the shoulders are going to go up naturally, so you can look forward if you want. On your inhale, lift everything up, locust position with C-grip. Now, if you feel like your whole weight is going forward toward your face, lower the legs more and draw the kneecaps up more and use your glutes and your hamstrings more. One more cycle of breath here. Good. Exhale as you release. Couple more. Inhale, lift everything up, stretch the knuckles back. Nice. Exhale as you release. Good. 2 more times. Inhale as you lift, kneecaps draw up, legs nice and straight. Exhale as you lower. And then last one, inhale as you lift. Good. Stay here as you exhale. Stay here as you inhale. Exhale, release arms down, and then look to your right. Let everything go. Really nice. Bend your knees and just go and tuck your legs left to right. You can turn your head down when you do this. Good. Stretch both arms out in front of you now and straighten out your legs. Good. All right, so your arms are going to be about shoulder width. Your knees are going to be about hip width. Make sure your arms are as straight as you can and your legs are as straight as you can. So kneecaps draw up. For this version, since your shoulders, your arms are above the shoulders, you can let your shoulders go up. That's appropriate here. On your inhale, raise the right leg. So make sure that right leg is as straight as you can. Some of you will be able to raise your left arm too. So right leg and your left arm lifts. Left arm is as straight as you can. Exhale, leg down, arm comes down. Inhale, raise your left leg, raise the right arm if you can. If this is a lot today, you can just do the legs. Exhale, leg down, arm down. Couple more. Inhale, right leg up, left arm up. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, left leg up, right arm up. Exhale as you lower. Now inhale, lift everything up. Arms, legs, and chest. If this is a lot today, you can keep the arms down. Keep your chest lifted, bring your arms back like airplane wings. One more cycle of breath as you inhale. Good. Exhale as you release arms down and then look to your left. Really good work, everyone. Nice. Hands underneath the shoulders one more time. And now, let's go ahead and do this. Slide the wrists back so they're underneath your elbows. We're trying for up dog. On your inhale, push up. Exhale to child's pose. Come to your child's pose here. And then just relax. Good. So come forward, all the way up to the front of the mat, and then rock back and lay down onto your back now. Hug your knees into your chest, circle the knees around, circle in one direction. And circle in the opposite direction. Good. All right, so we're going to do our reclined crow pose again, which means that it's gonna look like we are doing the arm balance crow, but we're gonna be doing it on our back. Okay, so go ahead and start out with your legs nice and straight, legs together, and point your toes forward. So for this, for the next couple of exercises, we're gonna come back to this leg together position with your toes pointing forward. And then also the arms are gonna stretch back. Good. So both arms stretch back, and you can, either whichever, you can do it hand separate, or if you wanna clasp your fingers, you can do that as well. So we're gonna start with legs and arms straight. And on the exhale, bend your knees into your chest. Open up the knees. So toes, feet together, but knees open. Yes. And then on your exhale, lift your torso up and reach between your knees. Stretch forward. Again, and feel like you're gonna push the front wall away. Yes. Good. And then inhale, stretch your legs forward, arms stretch back. Nice. Again, exhale, bend your knees to the outer armpits. Press your palms forward, and chest is gonna come up if you can. If not, it's okay. Good. Inhale, arms back, legs forward. Good. Exhale, knees to the outer armpits. Good. Press forward. Beautiful work. And then inhale, arms back. Stretch the legs forward. Exhale, bending your knees to the outer armpits, press forward. Yeah, so these are all the same muscles you're gonna need when you do your crow pose on your hands, with the exception of, using your weight bearing in the arms. So go ahead and stretch back. Good. All right, so now side crow. So go ahead and stretch back, legs forward. This time we're gonna keep the knees together. On your exhale, bend your knees and bring them up to your left armpits and stretch forward. So knees up toward your left armpit as you press the palms forward. Inhale, arms back, legs forward. Exhale, knees to the right armpit. Tuck the knees in and press the palms forward. Yeah, squeeze the knees together if you can. Inhale, arms back, legs forward. Good. One more time. Exhale, knees to the left. Squeeze the knees together as you press forward. Good. Inhale, arms back, legs forward. And then last one. Exhale, knees to the right armpit. Press forward. Good. Inhale, arms back. And stretching the legs forward. Good. Stay here as you inhale. Stay here as you exhale. One more cycle of breath, inhale. And then exhale, circle the arms around and down, and then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Very nice work, everyone. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of bridge poses now. So if you have room, go ahead and, just gonna bring your feet to the floor first. If you have room with the arms, what we're gonna do is the motion is the arms are gonna go up to the floor by the ears, and you can, if you have room, you're gonna snow angel the arms down to your sides. Okay, if you don't have room, you're just gonna sweep the arms forward and up, and then forward and down, in the same way, reversing the same way you came down, all right? Okay, so you, if you do the arm thing and it doesn't feel good in your neck and in your shoulders, then just go ahead and keep the arms down alongside your body. All right, so gently engaging pelvic floor. On your inhale, lift your hips up. And then raise your arms all the way up back to the ears. Good. If you have space, circle the arms around and down, or otherwise bring them forward and down. Hips come down. Good. Flip the palms down. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Hips go up. Exhale, circle around and down, or forward and down. Couple more. Inhale, arms stretch up. Notice now which leg wants to do more work here. Can you even out the work in both legs? Exhale, circle around and down. Flipping the palms one more time. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Stay here as you exhale. Stay here as you inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms around and down. Nice work. Take a breather here, I'm just gonna relax. Good, hug your knees into your chest, and then circle the knees around. Nice. All right, roll to one side, and then let's come up to a seated position. Now, if you are in seated position, and if you notice that you're rolling onto where your tailbone is, try to rock forward so you're on the bony parts, the two bony parts of your pelvis, so where your sitting bones are. Now, if that seems challenging and the hips are very tight, if you happen to have like a towel nearby or a block, you can go ahead and sit on your blanket or your towel or your blocks, okay? And for some people, this will help to get the weight forward onto the sitting bones like that. And you just wanna make sure that you have a natural curve in your spine, that we're not doing this. Okay, this is gonna create strain in the neck. Okay, so if for any reason the knees don't feel good in this position, then you can stretch out your legs. You can also sit on a chair. So, Wasim, are you okay in this position? But yeah, maybe just like this. Yeah, so whichever, just in cross-legged, okay? All right. So if that doesn't feel good, you can just sit on your chair. Okay. So So inhale, circle the arms out and up. Good. Exhale. Oh, sorry, let's bring the arms down one more time. So interlace your fingers first. Inhale, flip the palms forward and up. Exhale, release. Interlace fingers behind your back. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Extend the arms, puff out your chest. Exhale as you release. Inhale, elbows out like goalposts. And now exhale, hook the right elbow under your left. So go ahead and hook it. Some of you might be able to wrap the wrist around and bring your palms together. If you can't, it's okay. You're just gonna hook that elbow, make fists, and bring your fists together toward each other. And then once you have that, pull the elbows down and tuck the chin. Nice. On your inhale, unwind, arms stretch out, cactus position. Exhale, left elbow hooks under the right. And again, some of you might be able to wrap into eagle arms, wrapping up the wrist, palms together. Otherwise, make fists. Bring your fists together. Keep your chest lifted. Pull the elbows down and tuck your chin. Very nice. This should feel like a nice stretch for your upper trapezius, tops of the shoulders. Inhale, unwind. Good. Now let's go ahead and bring the arms up. Exhale, arms come down. One more set. Interlace your fingers opposite them on top. Flip the palms forward, extend the palms up. Nice stretch. Good. Exhale, release. Interlace your fingers opposite them on top. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, puff out your chest. Exhale as you release. Inhale, elbows out like goalposts. So just like our first set. Exhale, hook the right elbow under your left. And then make fists, bring your fists together, or wrap the wrists. And then eagle arms. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, pull the elbows down and tuck the chin. Inhale, unwind, elbows out. Exhale, left elbow hooks under the right. And then again, fists tip toward each other or eagle arms. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, pull the elbows down and tuck the chin. Very nice. Inhale, unwind, arms stretch up. And exhale, arms come down. Good. Notice which way the legs are crossed. We're going to recross them the opposite way. So stretch out your legs, shake out your legs, circle the feet around, and recross opposite shin bone in front. So now interlace fingers behind your back. It's okay if you can't straighten them because we're actually going to be bending the elbows here. So roll the shoulders up, back and down, extend your arms, puff out your chest. And now bend your elbows, pull the hands to the right side. So notice how my hands are still interlaced. And you're pulling the left arm across the body to the right side. If you can, hug that right elbow in and bring your palms together here. So here, lift your chest up. Exhale, tilt your right ear to the right shoulder. Good. And now inhale, roll the head back just an inch or so. Good. And then roll it slightly forward. So you're kind of just keeping the head tilted to the right and a couple of inches roll forward and back here. If you find a spot that feels good, you can just stay and hold. Good, and it'll feel better on the right side of the neck if you can keep the right shoulder down. Nice. Good, now rolling your head forward. And coming back up, inhale, extend the arms back, puff out your chest. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull the hands to the left side. So bring your palms together, hug that left elbow in. Why is it important to keep that elbow hugging in toward each other? It keeps the shoulder blade down, okay? So hug that elbow in, keep your chest up, and then tilt your head to your left. And that way there isn't, over compression. It's not just kind of sinking down. Your it's compressing, but there's still a certain amount of space, even though you're tilting your head. So here you can roll the head slightly forward, maybe roll it back.
What?
Good.
I'm almost done. I'll go see you right now.
Couple of breaths here. Nice. And these are definitely exercises that you can do like at your desk if you're seated. You can even do it standing up. You find a spot that feels, like you need a bit more stretch there, you can just hold there. Good. All right, and then roll your head forward, coming back up. Extend the arms back. And exhale, release. Place the hands on the knees. And then you can just kind of roll the shoulders a little bit. Rolling them in both directions. Great. All right, and then come back onto your back again. So lay back. Plug your knees back into your chest one more time. And then let's end with a happy baby and a spine twist. So reach between the knees, grab the outer edges of your feet, and try to flatten your whole spine onto the floor. And feel free to rock left to right here. Okay. And then go ahead and hook your big toes. Inhale, extend the right leg out. Good. Exhale as you bend. Inhale, extend the left leg out. Exhale as you bend. Good. Inhale, extend the right leg out. Nice. Exhale as you bend. Inhale, extend the left leg out. Exhale as you bend. Inhale, extend both legs out. Nice. Exhale, release. Extend both legs out in front of you. Good. And Carla, if you happen to have a pillow right there, you can grab that pillow, put it under your head so you have a better alignment. Oh yes, that's great. Perfect. Excellent. All right, so go ahead and pull the right knee up and then twist to your left. So bend the right knee, left hand grabs the outside of the right knee, twist to the left and stretch the right arm out. Okay. Now for some of you, if you want a deeper stretch in this outer hip, in your spine twist, instead of bending the right knee, try stretching the right leg out. And you can grab onto the right thigh here. A little bit of a deeper stretch for your outer hamstring and your IT band area. Good. Slowly back to center. Pull the right knee up one more time. And then exhale as you release. Other side, bending your left knee. Roll to the right or twist to the right, stretch the left arm out. If you don't have enough space to make your left arm straight, you can always bend your left elbow. So option to keep your left knee straight. If you want a deeper stretch, extend that left leg out. So your legs kind of make like a number, like a L shape. Good. And then slowly coming back to center, hug both knees back into your chest. And this time let's give ourselves a nice tight squeeze. So you can wrap your forearms around the knees, or you can grab your forearms or interlace your fingers. And then flatten your whole spine onto the floor and tuck your knees in. Good. All right, exhale, release, extend both legs out in front of you. Final resting pose. And so just letting everything release. If you have any lower back pain here, you can always bend your knees, bring your feet to the mat, drop your knees together. Otherwise, feel free to just relax here, the legs straight. If it feels okay for you, if it's not already, see if it feels okay to turn the palms up. Okay, if you want, yeah, palms up alongside your body, arms a little bit wider. And then relaxing your arms, that's it. And just letting your arms be heavy. So for the majority of the day, we spend, shoulders internally rotated. And so when we're laying down, it's an opportunity for us to get a passive stretch in the front of your chest. So just relaxing in Shavasana. Allow the full weight of the body to be held up by the ground below you. Nice. Few more breaths here. And as we prepare to end our Shavasana, I'd like you to think about one thing that brings you joy. What is one thing that brings you joy? And as you hold this one thing in your heart, noticing what joy feels like in the body. What is the somatic or the physical sensation of joy in the body? And now creating one sentence in the mind, stating what it is that brings you joy. So one sentence stating what it is that brings you joy. Holding that sensation, that somatic feeling in the heart, in the body. Bringing awareness back to the present moment. Starting to move the hands and the feet. Inhale, stretch the arms above the head. Right. Exhale, bending the knees. And then coming back up to seated position. Nice. So before we end our class today, I'd like to invite you to share the one thing that brings you joy in one sentence. And so let's start with Wasim.
My wife and my kids, they bring me joy.
Javaria.
A sunny day.
Great. Maha.
Seeing people help each other.
Wonderful. For me, singing brings me joy. Luz.
It's join me. I can do everything I need without pain. It's pretty pain my body right now.
Oh no. Okay. All right. So pain-free.
Yes, pain-free.
Great. Awesome. And then Marina.
Angry.
Oops, sorry. So what brings you joy?
When I learn something new, it opens up something within me, like possibilities. Learning something new.
Wonderful. Great. And Adam?
Oh, I enjoy to listen to my audiobook.
Nice. Great. Sandra? Sorry, can't hear you.
I like to be able to get out and do things.
Great.
In nature.
So nature brings you joy? Awesome. Trisha? Oh, sorry.
Yoga brings me joy right now.
Great. Leanne?
The colors and the scents of spring flowers.
Wonderful. I've seen a lot of really nice photos that you've taken. Cool. Carla?
Doing yoga brings me joy right now.
Awesome. Great. So glad you're here. Stephanie?
Feeding people,
Meeting people.
food for people. That's what I do for work, and I love doing that. So it brings me joy.
Meeting people?
Feeding people, making food for people, giving her.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, cool, awesome, wonderful, great. And Kate?
I love listening to music.
Wonderful, great. Ryan? Oh, you're muted. Yeah.
Exercise, so thank you.
You're welcome. Good. Barbara? I think you're muted, Barb.
Okay.
Great.
I can go first.
Okay.
What brings me joy is dancing to a really fun salsa song.
Wonderful. And John?
Oh, to watch the flight of a well-struck golf ball. Preferably by me.
Great. Awesome. And then Kim?
Music.
Music. Great. And then Judy?
Yummy food, eating yummy food.
I second that. Awesome. Thank you so much. So what? Ryan, did you say something?
Sorry, I was saying I gotta go.
Oh, you gotta go. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and end. So let's go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, down the head. And thank you so much for your beautiful practice. Namaste.
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 Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you for joining.
Judy.
Bye.
Good night, Wasti.
Night,
Maria.
Wasi. Bye, Maria.
It's a big party.
Thank you, Angie.
You're welcome. Bye.
Trisha. Good night, Trisha.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
Good to see you guys. Bye, Luz.
Bye.
Good night, Luz.
Good night.
Everybody, see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
I don't know how to escape from here.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
Leave meeting.
This is new for me.
Really?
You got it. You got it, Luz.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
See you tomorrow. Bye.